And we back! Today we are randomizing the NBA. Let me introduce you to the two wheels that I have created. The wheel on the left has all 30 NBA teams. The wheel on the right has every single player in 2K with the overall 85 or higher. You see where I'm going with this? We're gonna spin both of these wheels and, well, the league is going to be randomized. Obviously, the players on wheel number one go away, but the teams stay the same. So there's a world where your favorite team has 5 new All-Stars on it if you get lucky on the wheel. Leave a like, subscribe, let's get into it. Now, for the sake of time, I'm not gonna show you every single spin that we get. You know what I mean? That would be an hour worth of spinning to show you, but we definitely gonna give you some of them. So let's spin both to start off. The the Atlanta Hawks are getting De'Aaron Fox. Now, if I did this right, De'Aaron Fox should go away, but the Atlanta Hawks shouldn't. Okay, De'Aaron Fox didn't go away. Okay, I'll be back. I gotta fix these settings. All right, so it should be better now. De'Aaron Fox should be gone, and the Atlanta Hawks should still be here. The OKC Thunder, are they getting J-Dub? I think it's just meant to be, ladies and gentlemen. The OKC Thunder keep J-Dub. If you were wondering, there's 54 players in 2K that are 85 or higher. We get Zion going to the Grizzlies. It's gonna be weird to see some of these dudes and these different jerseys. I ain't gonna lie. Zion and the Grizzlies jersey is gonna be very, very different for us. But okay, the Grizzlies get their first one. There's gonna be some team probably that gets 0 of these spins and their team is gonna be awful. The Wolves get Jaylen Brown. I wanna see one of the heavy hitters. Like, we got some all-stars, so on. I wanna see like a LeBron James, but instead we get the 76ers going to the 76ers getting Alperen Sengun. And I got a spreadsheet to my left monitor that I'm writing everything down. Spin them both. Okay, so next we get Kevin Durant, big hitter, going to the Pacers. Ooh. So you have to remember that the rest of the team stays the same. So the Pacers lost Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal, but they still got Nembhard, they still got Nesmith, they still got Obi Toppin, they still got all those dudes. So the surrounding cast, the supporting cast is still the same, but now they got Kevin Durant instead of those stars. Zach LaVine is going to the Bulls. Welcome back, Zach. Hey, I welcome you with open arms, man. Got a lot of love for Zach LaVine. And that's great because the Bulls didn't have, see, some teams don't even have an 85 to start off with. So that's just a win for the Bulls. They just added Zach LaVine, which is the same roster that they had last year, now that I think about it. Whatever. You know, we got a guy. We needed a guy, and we got one. Joel Embiid is going to the, that's Tatum, ain't it? Oh, wow. Pacers got Jason Tatum and Kevin Durant in like the first couple spins. Whoa. We still got 40-some players to go. They already got 2 of the best wings in basketball. Next, we get Kawhi Leonard, or is it Ahmed Thompson? It might be going Ahmed Thompson to the Miami Heat. I need to stop calling it before it happens. I just need to let it settle, because it's always on the edge right there. Next spin is getting, SGA is going to the Blazers. Did the Blazers already get one? No, this is the first one for the Blazers. Okay, I thought they had already got one, but now, Blazers fans, you lost Damian Lillard, but guess who you got? You got SGA. You still got Klingon. You still got Denny. You still got Sharp. You still got Scoot. You still got Jan Hansen. So, like, come on, man. Y'all up. It's like the Blazers are up, man. It looks like the Blazers are up. The Raptors are getting Tyrese Maxey. Cool. And the only person that the Raptors lost was Scotty Barnes. So, like, Brandon Ingram is still there. Manu Quickly and Tyrese Maxey is like Charmeleon Charizard. We get the Wolves getting Porzingis. The Wolves already got Jaylen Brown. Hey, the boys are back. Can they win another championship? I don't know. Hallie is going to the Wolves as well. Wolves. The Timberwolves are up, man. Oh, my God. Porzingis, Halliburton, and Jaylen Brown. They got a 1, a 3, and a 5. It's like, that's too perfect. If the Pacers ain't the championship favorite right now, I don't know who is, because it's got to be them. The Houston Rockets are going to get OG Anunoby. Good pickup right there. Next, we get the 76ers. No, the Spurs. Now, obviously, there's no Wembanyama, but you lost Wembanyama and you picked up Giannis. Now, who else is going to be alongside Giannis? I don't know. Maybe it's somebody, maybe it's nobody, but another one of the big names are off the board. We still got Jokic up here. We still got Wemby up here. I'm looking for Anthony Edwards, Luka. So some of the big all-NBA first-team type dudes are still on the board. So that's interesting. AD is gone, and he's going to New York. The Knicks get Anthony Davis. This has been amazing so far. I'm sorry if your favorite team ain't been spun just yet. What am I supposed to do? The Nuggets get Steph Curry. Whoa. Now, it gets weird because Jamal Murray is still there. Aaron Gordon is there, unless Aaron Gordon is Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon might be 85. I literally don't remember. Do I see his name over here? I don't see AG nowhere. So no. So the rest of the role players are the same. There's no Jokic, obviously, but now you got Steph Curry. That's gonna be weird. Next, we get the Warriors getting Evan Mobley. Draymond Green, Evan Mobley front court sounds kind of decent. I wish Draymond Green wasn't a gazillion years old, but man, that's pretty dope. Pascal to the Grizz. The Grizz already got Zion. Zion and Pascal is their new front court. All right, so you get the gist. I don't want to show you all 50-some spans. I will cut back to you if we see some cool team-ups. I will cut back to you if we see some of the big-time players going to teams. But now we got the Pistons getting Darius Garland. So win. Cavs fans, I'm sorry. Y'all lost a lot of players, and so far y'all got nothing in return. But in due time, hopefully. Blazers fans rejoice. Y'all became like real contenders. You got SGA earlier, and now you got his real-life teammate, Chet. Y'all already got a lot of centers, but it don't matter. Chet is better than all of them probably combined. They call him the alien. Maybe they should call him the Wizards because Wembanyama is going to D.C. He's trying to take over the government, this alien invasion in Washington, D.C. I feel like there's a gazillion movies with that as a plot, but he's doing it. It's him. I don't think the Wizards have got anybody else if I'm looking at it. No, it's just Wemby right now, but that's a win because they didn't lose nobody. There's no 85 on the Wizards, so you just added Wembanyama. That's the third Frenchman on the roster, ain't it? Bilal, Wemby, Sarr, they're putting together a national team. Where's Nicholas Batum? I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home. LeBron James and Lonzo Ball. That's their team right now. I think Jared Allen was in 85. I think it's in 84. So it's Jared Allen and LeBron James right now. Maybe they get more, but he's back. I mentioned earlier how Jamal Murray was still on the Nuggets. Well, that's not true because he's here and he's going to Toronto. He's going back to Canada. Will is a funny thing. Luka Doncic is going to the Celtics now. It's funny for a couple reasons. Number one is that he currently plays for the Lakers. So he's going to a rival, even though, it's been a very long time since they've seen each other in the finals. But it's also funny because Devin Booker also plays for the Celtics right now. They got their history. So they gotta work together now. Oh no, my team is up, baby. We got Zach LaVine and Paolo Banchero in these spins, man. We done had nothing. We done had nothing. We came out and we look like thieves, bandits in the night. Raptors got another one? The Raptors got John Morant. The Raptors now have Jamal Murray, Tyrese Maxey, and John Morant. Oh my God. It's guard central over in Toronto. This is good fortune for the Pacers, man. I think it's because they've been really unlucky. Best player in real life goes down with an Achilles in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Well, now they got Cade Cunningham. When they also had Tatum. And they also had other players that I'm struggling to see on my list. But the Pacers are really up right now. They got Cade again. Like, come on. All right. So we know what team is winning the championship. Cool. Because what has happened, and it's all the wheel, ladies and gentlemen. Some teams have literally not been spun once, and the Pacers have like 5 people. And the Grizzlies have also like 5 people. And we none of them are they don't got any super duper stars, but they got some hitters over here. Between Zion, I think they got DeMar DeRozan, and now Jimmy Butler, who, I ain't saying that's the best big 3. And look, you see, it's happened. Bro, this is so, you would think it's rigged. The Pacers now have trade. Well, if there's any silver lining, this is not just a 1-year thing. We're going to go multiple years, and there's no way they can keep all these players. We're talking about max contracts. And hey, Nikola Jokic is going to the Brooklyn Nets, who have not got a player yet. So they got Jokic. That's a huge win. It's a huge win. Jokic and Cam Thomas doing his best Jamal Murray impersonation. And that could be interesting. Tyler Hero, LaMelo. LaMelo stays with the Hornets. Even when I give him an opportunity to not play for the Hornets, he ends up playing for the Hornets. And he got a teammate here. I don't know who it is just off the top of my head, but I definitely have spun the Hornets at least once or twice. A couple more names left. We're down to our last 2 names. Kyrie Irving and Tyler Hero, the last ones. We get one for the Lakers. Tyler Hero's going to the Lakers. I don't think that's their first one, Lake Show. Don't think that it's just been, every other team. Y'all at least got one other person. So I'll show you all the rosters. We're all said and done. And his last team is just going for Kyrie Irving. Kyrie is going to the Utah Jazz. Yes, Utah Jazz. All right, 54 players, 85 or higher. I got them all in my spreadsheet. Now I got to throw them in 2K. I'll be back. So we finally got all the rosters together, and I want to quickly show y'all these lineups. I tried my very best to optimize these lineups, but as you can see, the 76 are running Cal Lowry, old self, Jeremy McCain, Quentin Grimes, Paul George, and then Alperen Sengun. The Bucks unfortunately lost Giannis and didn't gain anybody, so we moved. The Chicago Bulls added Zach LaVine and Paolo Banchero, so we kind of up. Cavaliers got King James at the 1. LaMelo Ball at the 2, DeAndre Hunter at the 3, Karl-Anthony Towns at the 4, and Jared Allen at the 5. That is a really, really good lineup. I got to admit. The Cavs, obviously, they lost a lot, but they did okay. They did okay. The Celtics got Luka, Devin Booker, and then, whoa. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, not so greatness. Jaren Jackson Jr., Scotty Barnes are the front court with the Clippers, but the rest is old Chris Paul, Bradley Beal, and Bogdanovich. Then with the Grizzlies, who got Jimmy Butler, DeMar DeRozan, Pascal Siakam, and Zion all in their lineup. So, very interesting group of guys. I don't know if it's going to work, but at least they got something, you know? The Atlanta Hawks are rocking with De'Aaron Fox and Donovan Mitchell at the top. They got Bam Adebayo at the 4 and Yucca Congo at the 5 and Dyson Daniels at the tree. Talk to me. That's a nice lineup. Then we got the Miami Heat, who just added Amen Thompson and then lost Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero, so not the greatest. The Charlotte Hornets keep LaMelo Ball, but they also get DeMontis Sabonis. The Utah Jazz got Kyrie Irving and then the rest of the Jazz. The Kings didn't get nothing. Sorry, Kings fans. Again, it was the wheel. The New York Knicks are rocking with Anthony Davis and then the rest of the roster. They lost Karl-Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, and Jalen Brunson, so it's not the greatest time, but they did get Anthony Davis, so they got something in return. Lakers, Tyler Hero and Franz Wagner, and then the rest of the roster. The Orlando Magic didn't get anything, unfortunately. They just lost their 2 best players, and you know it's Desmond Bain season, I guess. The Mavericks added Anthony Edwards, and then the rest of the lineup ain't that bad. You know, it ain't the greatest, but it's like you can squint your eyes and be like, oh, that's a decent looking roster, right? D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Edwards, Klay Thompson, Cooper Flag, and then Derek Lively. That's pretty good. The Nets add Derek White and Jokic. And now when you look at the rest of this roster, it's like, that's not that bad. They're starting Nicholas Claxton at the 4, and then Michael Porter Jr. and Cam Thomas. So it's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. The Nuggets add Steph Curry and Julius Randle. But that's it. They got a lot of 4s. So we move Cam Johnson over to the 3 and so on. Then we get the Pacers, who were just an all-star lineup. They got the Eastern Conference All-Stars out here. Because what is this? Like, what is happening? If there's any silver lining for the other 29 teams, they cannot keep this roster together. You know, I think Trae Young is a free agent and Kevin Durant is a free agent too, right? Yeah, and I don't think they're going to have the money to keep both. Maybe they can keep one, but they definitely can't keep both. So it's cool. Even if they coast through the regular season and win a championship next season, maybe not so much. Kawhi Leonard starting at the 4 for the Pelicans with the rest of the Pelicans roster. The Pistons got Dame Lillard and James Harden, and they also got Darius Garland coming off the bench. There's no lineup where I could put all 3 of them in. They're all such guards, you know. None of them can run a 3. Then you get the Raptors that also got every guard in existence. You know, they got Jamal Murray, they got Tyrese Maxey, they got Ja Morant, they got Emmanuel Quickley. So they've got a lot of guards, but the roster ain't that bad. The Rockets lost Amen Thompson. They lost Kevin Durant. They add OG Anunoby. Not the greatest. Seth Curry is starting at the 2 for them this season. That is something. Then we get the San Antonio Spurs, who have Austin Reeves and Giannis. They lost Wemby, but like Austin Reeves, Giannis, Devin Vassell, and Castle, if they could just acquire a center somehow, that ain't a bad roster. Then we get the Suns, who lost everything. The Thunder, they kept J-Dub. Yeah, that's something they did. They kept J-Dub. Everything else is the same. The Timberwolves have a really good roster as well. They got Brunson, Halliburton, Brown, Porzingis, and Gobert. And off the bench, they still got Jaden McDaniels and stuff. So, like, a little sneaky little roster there. The Trailblazers added Shea, and they added Chet Holmgren, a nice another young roster that looks decent. The Warriors lost everything but got back Evan Mobley, and then the Wizards got Wembanyama. That's it. Those are the rosters. Are we ready for simulation? I'm really excited. You know what? I want to follow that Pacer team. I want to simulate with that Pacer team front and center because, I was going to say they're like an 82-0 team, but they start off the season sub 500. They better make some trades. I don't control any of these teams, by the way, so they can make any trade that they want. Jokic is the MVP of year number 1. Cooper Flag puts up good numbers as a rookie. Denny Abdi is 6th man of the year. Wembanyama's DPOY. Jalen Green most improved. Oh my God, yeah, they lost Devin Booker. So they needed somebody to hoop, and it happened. Jalen Green was, whoa. See, this is what's unrealistic. If a man averages 34, well, then again, is it unrealistic? Because Bradley Beal was averaging about this and didn't make the All-Star game. So maybe it's not that unrealistic. I don't know. That man's put up a really amazing season, by the way. That is a beautiful, beautiful year. Here are all NBA teams. And see, Sabonis made it. Shout out to Sabonis. 18, 12, and 7. And then, oh, we got one, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the Bullies. Oh, the Hornets got 2. Are the Hornets a playoff team? Ladies and gentlemen, 2 All-NBA players and didn't even make the play-in. Cut it out. Cut it out. All right, let's see who played well, who didn't. The Knicks. Oh, snap. AD's revenge, baby. 25 and 10 and 3. Shot it very most efficient year of his career by a wide margin. They are the 1 seed. Yo, Malcolm Brogdon is back. What a year. Bro, what a season for Malcolm Brogdon. Oh, wow. That's elite. Mikal Bridges back to doing Brooklyn Nets type of things. Josh Hart. I ain't mad at that. Wow, they were the 1 seed even though they lost so much. AD did that. They're the same. Dang, dude. They got the same record as this Pacer team with legit 5 All-Stars. Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to AD. Shout out to everybody over there. The Cavs. LeBron James still doing his thing. Karl-Anthony Towns with another great season. All right, we're going to move down to the worst team, which happened to be the Bucks. Yeah, the Bucks. Now, I did reset all the picks, too, so the Bucks do have their own picks, so they tanked. Cool. The Hornets got 2 All-NBA players, and they were the 14th seed. We got to be better, 2K. We got to be better, 2K. The Devin Booker and Luka Doncic Boston Celtics weren't even close to being a play-in team. The Miami Heat and then the 76ers also missed. Out west, yeah, man. Dallas is very interesting to me. I think this is Cooper Flag, by the way. I feel like whatever team Cooper Flag, we got to do an experiment with Cooper Flag. I feel like whatever team Cooper Flag is on, his team is going to be the 1 seed and dominate the postseason. Then we get the Timberwolves, who we also thought was going to be pretty good. Trailblazers were good. The worst team was this Kings team that did lose everything. That makes sense to me. Kyrie Irving did not have enough to raise the Utah Jazz out of the gutter. Steph Curry did not have enough to raise the Nuggets out of the gutter. And then the Franz Wagner and Tyler Hero pairing is not good enough for the Lakers. All right, let's see who goes on to win year 1 championship. If I had to bet, I'm still going with the Pacers, man. That team is too elite. They are going to get eliminated in the first round, y'all. That Pacers team might get eliminated first round. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They were down 3-0 and then came back. Wow. Wow, they were down 3-0 and came back. I thought they were done. The Knicks lost in the first round. They were a pseudo 1 seed. Dang, dude, that sucks for them. All right. We get the Pacers are out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brooklyn Nets, a.k.a. MVP Nikola Jokic, beats the team of All-Stars. Interesting. Let's see what they do this offseason. We got a 1-2 seed matchup out west and then a 5-6 matchup out east. Who's going to come out victorious? The 5 seed versus the 2 seed. Jaylen Brown versus James Harden. This is that team with all them guards, ain't it? Yeah, they got Brunson. They got Garland. They got Harden. They got Harden going back to a 6-man role, like it's 2011 again. I'm pretty sure they got another guard too. Yeah, Lillard. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm not gonna mess with their lineup because they obviously doing something right. They're right. They're obviously doing something right. They are right here in the NBA Finals. Game 1 is a Timberwolves win. That was Halliburton. Yeah, Halliburton and Jalen Brunson. That's a playoff team, bro. That's a playoff team. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like they're going to go out there with an NBA championship. They do. Jalen Brunson is Finals MVP. Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Halliburton, Gobert, Porzingis. That's a stack those squad. Draft lottery is going to have the Hornets. Ooh, those 2 All-NBA players might be getting some help. All right, let's see. Oh, they drafted a center, and it's a good center, too. All right, cool. I'm going to go right to free agency. Let's see who of our guys are available. Kevin Durant is available. He's going to D.C., going home, right? Ain't he from the DMV? So he's going back to he's going to Washington, it looks like. Trae Young going to the Kings. So like I said, yeah, some of these teams were not going to be able to keep it all together, and we're seeing teams flip or players flip to different teams already. All right, 12 days in, Kevin Durant went. Trae Young went to the Suns. They really just had Jalen Green. So now they got a nice backcourt over there. The Heat had Amin Thompson. Now they got James Harden to go with him. The Kings, I think he was a part of the Timberwolves, right? He goes to the Kings. Dyson Daniels stayed with the Hawks. A lot of the restricted guys are going to stay with the team that they were with. Yeah, no big changes. Anthony Simons switched teams. Cool. But none of the big changes. That's an interesting offseason. So the Pacers missed their chance, bro. The Pacers missed their chance. They lose Trae Young and Kevin Durant in one offseason. That felt like a team that should have walked their way to the final, but instead they don't. And now their new roster is still really good, though. I mean, they obviously had the depth. Well, Nembhard and Benedict Mathurin now jumping up to the starting lineup. Nesmith is coming off the bench. They still got Tatum. They still got Cade and Embiid. So they're fine. But they had an opportunity. They were the most talented team in the league by a wide margin, and they lost all of that. I'm looking for sleeper teams. I was looking at this Washington Wizards team, but their guard rotation is trash. It's bad. Bud Carrington should be starting at the 1 right now. Any other sleeper teams? I'm just not feeling a lot of these teams. I think I accidentally let LeBron James retire. The Atlanta Hawks are the team. They got De'Aaron Fox on the trade block, but I think the Atlanta Hawks are my sleeper team right now. They look really good. I think the Atlanta Hawks are going to be really good this season. So that's my sleeper pick as I keep going through it. I can't say Mavericks because it's not a sleeper if they the 1 seed every single season. Yeah, my sleeper team is my sleeper team. Let's see what we can do. Jokic. The man knows how to win MVPs. Leo Bender is the Rookie of the Year. Sheldon Owens is the 6th Man of the Year. That was the first overall pick in this year's draft. Who else? Wembanyama goes back-to-back. Oh, the Suns get back-to-back most improved players. Zion is Clutch Player of the Year. 72-10. Bro. All right, experimenting time. I'm experimenting. I got to experiment with the Cooper Flag effect, man. I got to experiment with the Cooper Flag effect. Because he be affecting the game so much, but he never make an All-NBA. But his teams are always amazing. Always amazing. Like, don't get me wrong. This is a really solid team. I mean, now that he's up to a 90, actually, it's way more than solid. But, dang, 72-10? Like the 3rd greatest team of all time in the regular season, or tied for the 2nd, I guess? Oh, the Warriors are back. Oh, Evan Mobley, you're here? Because this team ain't really... this team ain't really nothing too crazy, but I guess the Warriors. Now, they're 22 games behind the Dallas Mavericks, so the Mavericks should probably just walk to the final. But that's interesting. The bottom team, get free Kyrie. He is struggling. Seems like they traded Larry Marketing too. Houston ain't good enough. The Lakers ain't good enough. And then out east, ooh, Orlando fell off. Ooh, Milwaukee's still bad. Oh man, 76ers. Ooh, we got 3 teams with less than 20 wins in this conference alone. The Pacers, yeah. I mean, they lost some pieces, but they still look great. The Brooklyn Nets, yeah, Jokic. They got DeMar DeRozan. They got Derek White coming off the bench. Okay. If that's what's going to get you wins. I said Atlanta was my sleeper. And here they are as a 3 seed. They had the 2nd best net rating, net rating in all of the conference. So let's see what happens. Play-in is simulated. My Bulls are in the postseason, ladies and gentlemen. They're there, and they might pull off an upset on the MVP of the league. We're up 3-1. Yeah, come on, 1 win. Yeah, the Bulls advance to the 2nd round of the postseason, baby. And they're going against Atlanta, though. I told y'all Atlanta was a sleeper, so the Bulls don't stand a chance. Yep. Atlanta's there in the conference finals. Who's that in the final? In the conference final? None other than the Dallas Mavericks, who always find a way. 3-2. They're in the final. 3-2 on the other side. All right, so Indiana, they did the less is more thing. They got rid of some all-star superstars and just plucked in those role players, and boom, they here. Cade, Tatum, and Embiid here versus Ant and Cooper Flag and company. I think I got Pacers, but again, that Mavericks thing is real. The Mavericks' success is real. But ladies and gentlemen, it's a 2-2, 3-2. The Mavericks, bro. I'm telling y'all, I know I've been talking about it since this game has come out. But it's real, bro. I'm telling you, it's real. They win everything. NBA draft lottery time, though. Wizards, Lakers, and stuff. But we really go into free agency. That's where this video continues to go. Wemby's a free agent, but he's restricted. Giannis is unrestricted. Uh-oh. Let the Wizards keep Wembanyama, and they could go out there and get Giannis. Donovan Mitchell staying with the Hawks. That's cool with me. You know what? Let's go a couple days in and see what happens. Can the Wizards walk out with Giannis and Wembanyama? The answer is no. He goes back to the Spurs. Okay. As of right now, no major moves. All of these. Oh, Damian Lillard switched teams, but other than that, nothing has really happened. Kyrie is still a free agent. I did say free Kyrie, but nobody give him an offer. Come on, man. Somebody go get Kyrie Irving. Y'all know him. Year 3, probably the final year, unless something really crazy happened. So far, it's been cool to see some of these connections. The teams that were in the gutter have not been able to get out of the gutter. I think that's what is really unfortunate about all of this. But I just want to watch the Dallas Mavericks be the best regular season team of all time. He's just the man. And we have to remember that. We have to remember that Cooper Flag is just the greatest to ever pick up a basketball. He's already got an MVP award in year 3. Man. So does that just mean, do we need to start deleting Cooper Flag from videos so everybody else can eat? Thoughts? Thoughts? Oh, this Leo Bender guy's really good. Oh, Sheldon Owens guy really good. Okay. Some of these auto-generated guys immediately stepped into the NBA and became good. I just kind of want to see if it's gonna happen the way I think it's gonna happen, and if it does, I know what video we doing next week. You feel me? I know what video we be doing next week if this Dallas Mavericks team go on to win another champ up there in the conference finals. Oh, Utah's in the final. Hold on, what did Utah do? Utah, bro. Oh, Kyrie's out of the gutter. He came back, but he changed the culture, and they're in the conference final. A 1-2 matchup, both sides. And the Jazz had it. They were one game away from beating the super team that is Cooper Flag. They were one game away. And in the final, we got this Hawks team versus the Dallas Mavericks again. Jake LaRavia at the 4. But like, that Hawks team should win, bro. I'm sorry. The Hawks team they're going to lose, ain't they? Yep. All right. Okay. Hey, we randomized the top players on every single NBA team. And what did we find out? It don't matter what you do in the experiment. Cooper Flag will always win. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like and subscribe. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.